friends. Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcastic, Mr. Know-It-All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you with the birds I share. Birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Push me up against the wall. Your Kentucky girl in a push-up bra. Falling all over myself to lick your head and taste your health. 'Cause the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. Lost in a bathroom stall. Saw the girl with the scarlet draw. Wave goodbye to Ma and Pa. 'Cause with the birds I'll share. The birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Stall. Saw the girl with the scarlet draw. Wave goodbye to Ma and Pa. With the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. 'Cause with the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. 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 Okay, I'm gonna get both of my sad songs out of the way. This song goes to Evan. Cyrus Jones, 1810 to 1913, made his great-grandchildren believe you could live to 103. 103 is forever when you're just a little kid. So Cyrus Jones lived forever. Grave digger, when you dig my grave, could you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger, Muriel Stonewall, 1903 to 1954. She lost both of her babies in the Second Great War. Now you should never have to watch as your only children are lower in the ground. I mean, you never have to bury your own babies. Grave digger, when you dig my grave, could you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes to ashes. We all fall down. Grave digger, when you dig my grave, could you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger, little Mackie Carson, 67 to 75. He drove his bike like the devil until the day he died. When he grows up, he wants to be Mr. Vertigo on the flying trapeze. Oh, 1940 to 1992, Matt, you're a grave digger. When you dig my grave, could you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger, when you dig my grave, could you make it shallow so that I can feel the rain? Grave digger. All right. Well, first of all, hello, friends. It's great to be back. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Evan. Hi, Pammy. This is Nullaby. Hello, friend. I feel like we haven't seen each other for a while. Good to see everybody here. I was speaking of rain, I was up in Seattle for several days, and it was amazing just visiting my friends and just reconnecting with so many inspiring people that like have had such a big impact in my life. Was amazing. My soul was filled. So it was awesome. It's also great to be back. But that's okay. So the story goes, I mean, Evan is really the one who should probably, or maybe both Evan and I should share the story. If you don't know, Evan Curtis Music is my best friend. And we know each other from Seattle, although he's out in Jacksonville, Florida now. But we have this inside joke because he has this really cool friend up there who is kind of like, I think the story goes, he's starting to play music out, and he's an acoustic guitar player and singer, but he's just starting, and he kind of doesn't have a huge catalog or whatever. But I guess what happened was, and Evan, you can correct any of these details, but basically, Evan and him or something like that got invited to play on the Sunday afternoon for families. And his friend didn't have a lot of material, but he knew Gravedigger. And so like on this sunny Florida afternoon on a Sunday in a bunch of families with little kids, he just pulled off Gravedigger, which is just funny because it's like, it's a total innocent move, but it's like not reading the room. It's like, it's not one of those songs you like really like play for families out on like a family day. And Evan's like sitting there like kind of watching, being like, whoa, buddy. And it wasn't totally, I don't think it was received, well, I don't know what the reception was like. But anyway, so ever since then, we call Evan's friend Gravedigger because of this. And again, super cool guy. It was an innocent mistake, but unbeknownst to him, he's now part of this little inside joke that we have, where his buddy Gravedigger goes and plays family days. So anyway, that joke comes up pretty much every time we talk or catch up on life. Yeah. All right, it's been a while. Sound is mostly coming out of the right channel. Oh, I know why this is. I have this unnecessary noise coming through one of my what am I trying to say? One of my stereo vocal channels. When I came back, it just like, now there's this noise in there. And I don't know what that's from, and I thought I fixed it, but apparently I didn't. Which, if you've been to my channel, is not surprising. Well, I'll work on it a little bit later. Sorry, it's just going to come out of the right channel, I guess, mostly right now. Oh, Nullaby, since you've been here, I got a new mixer, buddy. I don't know if you know this or not, but I ended up getting the Allen & Heath CQ20B to replace the Behringer XR18. And clearly, I'm still in trying to balance it out. Although before I left it sounded really good, so I don't know what the deal is, but I'll look at it a little bit later. Hey, Mitchell, Dave, hi everybody, TN, and somebody is really was wanting to hear Final Countdown at some point. Okay, well, let me try another song that I am working on. Oh man, it's kind of another bummer song. But one of you has requested it over and over again. All right, well, we'll just get the bummer songs out of the way.
We'll go no looping.
We all seen a man at the liquor store begging for your change. The hair on his face is dirty, dreadlocked and full of mange. He asked the man for what he could spare with shame in his eyes. Get a job, you fucking slob, is all he replies. God forbid you ever had to walk a mile in his shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to sing the blues. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Mary got pregnant from a kid named Tom. He said he was in love. Said, don't worry about a thing, baby doll, I'm the man you've been dreaming of. But 3 months later, said he wouldn't date her or return her call. She swear, goddamn, if I find that man cutting off his balls.
That's the best line of the song.
And then she heads for the clinic and she gets some static walking through the door. They call her a killer, they call her a sinner, and they call her a whore. But God forbid you ever had to walk a mile in her shoes, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have to choose. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like. Seen a rich man beg, I've seen a good man sin, I've seen a tough man cry. I've seen a loser win and a sad man grin. I heard an honest man lie. I've seen the good side of bad and the downside of up and everything in between. Lick the silver spoon right from the golden cup to smoke the finest green. I stroked the fattest dimes at least a couple times before I broke their hearts. Where it ends, yo, it usually depends on where it starts. I knew this kid named Max who used to get fat stacks out on the corner with the drugs.
Still getting the timing down to the lyrics, sorry.
He liked to hang out late, he liked to get shit faced and keep the pace with the thugs. Till late one night there was a big gunfight and Mac lost his head. Pulled out his chrome 45, talked some shit and wound up dead. And now his wife and kids are caught in the midst of all this pain. You know it crumbles that way, at least that's what they say when you play the game. Well, God forbid you ever had to wake up to hear the news, 'cause then you really might know what it's like to have to lose. Then you really might know what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like, what it's like. Then you really might know what it's like.
Yeah, there is a lot of potential for that song. All right, welcome. Oh man, I'm about to get my eyes checked in like a few weeks because I really need glasses. I see musician in quotation marks. Artea? I'm sorry. The screen's a little further away, but hello, welcome. Sorry, friends. I was told by our resident expert in audio and technology that I'm like kind of coming more out of the right side of the audio spectrum during this live stream, and I'll fix that when I get off. So sorry if you're just hearing it from the right today, but you know, I like to not favor either side. And give attention every so often to one side. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Sam. Well, as these afternoon live streams, at least afternoon for me, go, this is gonna be a little short today, and I'll try to. Just the vocals. Okay. I'll try to get my audio stuff together, and maybe we can try to live stream a little bit later for a longer one. If you're new to my page, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by and found me and found us. This is a kind of, I sort of feel like a fairly new YouTube channel. Still, even though it's probably been about a year now, is my guess. But it's been awesome to see this thing grow and come on and just play music for you all and groove and take requests and do all that kind of stuff. But the community is a huge part of my channel, and so there's, as you can see with all the mods, if you're new. These are all trusted friends of mine who have been here and are very good caretakers of our chat and all that good stuff. We like to keep it positive in here, and so yeah. By the way, if you like one-man band stuff, I have some other one-man bands that listen to my channel. One in particular is Nullabye. So be sure to check out Nullabye. Nullabye is Australian. I've probably worked this joke into the ground at this point, but I always believe because he's Australian, that makes him just a little bit cooler than me. But he's a tremendous musician and wonderful guy, and he live streams as well. So be sure to check out his channel. Check out DW's channel on here as well. All right. Somebody left a comment on a live stream not too long ago that said, "Hey man, can you play some Dylan?" So I'll play some Dylan.
Gather round people wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming. You'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a
love the Swedes. Come on in.
Senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times, they are a-changing.
Dylan has a lot of lyrics, sorry.
Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand. For the times, they are a-changing. Yeah. The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. For the times, they are a-changing. For the times, they are a-changing. For the times, they are a-changing. music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel that beat from the tambourine. Yeah, yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Oh, see that girl, watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen. Turn them on, leave them burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anything will do. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel that beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Oh, see that girl, watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen. Okay, let's cool it with the Nullaby is really cool. All right? No, I'm just kidding. Nullaby is great. You should all check out his channel. Okay, I'm gonna play one more song just for this session, and again, I might come back a little later. My wife and I think I've talked about this before, but we're watching this killer show called The Pit, and it's like a hospital show, and we're gonna finish it up tonight. So if we finish it up in time, I'll come back and play. Just kidding, man. Try it again. Timing
timing's all off. See, this is what happens when you leave all your looping stuff behind and you don't play for 5 days. Now I don't know how to loop, and that's a real issue. All right, we'll do that song a different time. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with it. All right. All right, let's try this one. This trick and spin it, yeah. Head will collapse. There's nothing, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rock. Except the little fish bumped into me. I swear he's trying to talk to me, Coy. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my way out in the water, see it swimming. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground, try this trick and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse. If there's nothing in, you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Hey, Rick, Rob, what's up? New friends, old friends, all you in between, thanks for hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. I'll try to be back a little bit later. If not, we'll do this again tomorrow with a whole new, different set of songs. All right, I think that'll do it.